Hi everybody from a beautiful day in Skyrim. Okay, so I don't normally do quest and adventure mods, but one of you guys asked me on Facebook if I would check this one out. It's Istar Peak and it's by YRO, and I have literally spent 2 days playing this. I'll go through the pros and cons of it. The main con at the moment is that there's no walkthrough and it's a bit hit and miss as to what you do, the order you do it in, and how successful you are at progressing the quest, which let me just show you my journal. So this is finished now, a previous house owner, even though it says it isn't. So as you can see, just quickly, there's a lot of steps without giving too much away, I hope. Yeah. A lot of steps. And in the completed quests, there were a couple more. So find Istar armor components, learn how to use Mithril. And I think that there's more than that, but I haven't found them. So anywho, so you've got to be level 42. That's the first thing. And you have to own Breeze Home. So once you do, it will begin. And it begins by a blooming great big blue elf turning up in your house. I mean, I'm not a little character, right? But this is my new fancy armor, by the way, and circlet that you get from this quest, amongst all the other goodies that you get, including this little guy, Felix, who is just adorable, and possibly my favourite thing about the whole mod. Anywho, so Big Blue Elf turns up, and if you have your Breeze Home modded like I do, one of the first things that you're going to do or need to do is visit your basement. So mine's hidden by these crates, but I can still get in and out fine, just so you know where it is. You also have to own the houses in Markarth, Windhelm and Riften. So those are prerequisites. You won't be able to move the quest forward unless you do. All of them will have basements added, so I will quickly show you each one and how you access it. Okay, so in Honeyside, this one's not currently modded. Come down to your basement and then you will find this tiny little ring on the wall that will take you down to the basement here. And then, okay, so in Markarth, come into your workroom where your alchemy lab is. And by the fireplace, hidden around the corner, is a little pull bar. And it opens up the fireplace, and there you go. All right. Okay, then in Solitude, this was modded. I've had to uninstall the mod because I couldn't get access to this little doohickey. Again, we're down in the basement. Oh, so loud. Pull bar right there. So yeah, you pay your money, you take your choice basically. You just have to be a bit, careful with your mods. Alright, and then finally, alright, so Hirim, I thought, oh no, I'm going to have to do blood on the ice. Part of what's taken me so long with this mod, apart from trying to work everything out, and I think, I've come away feeling actually quite dumb. Part of it is that I had to get 3 out of the 4 homes. The only one I owned on this playthrough was Breeze Home. So Hirim, I haven't finished that quest, and you don't have to, happily. As long as you can get access to Hirim, and you just do the blood on the ice up until the point where you have to come here, then you're okay, you're fine, this bit. Ew. Alright, so for this one you need to come upstairs to the master bedroom. The bed is normally situated around here in the unmodded version, and you will see a little pull bar right there. Okay, well while we're here we might as well I'll just quickly show you what they all look like. So all of these basements, Inigo's not impressed, he hates it here, have one of these things. So I can activate the home link here and make it my home link. And oh wow, I was wondering where that was. Okay. All right, let me just take you back to Breeze Home and we'll carry on with the story. Okay, so Breeze Home is set to be my home, and here we are down in the basement. And you will see all of these: Riften, Windhelm, solitude, etc. And oh, hey, Felix, you came through the portal too. Good one. So down here in this basement, it gradually unlocks. It's quite the traipse, actually, from the trap door that I showed you all the way down here. As you can see, there's mines and minerals and stuff down there if you want them. I traipsed all the way down to the bottom thinking it was going to be something exciting. It really wasn't. Okay, so carrying on, you will find a spell book. Don't touch it. Don't touch that thing. My life as a Hosni, it miniaturizes you. Obviously, you can touch it, and there is a spell that will make you grow bigger again. So look how big this blinking basement is now, eh? And there are all sorts of things. By the way, you will be lockpicking your absolute heart out. There's a bunch of stuff in these wardrobes as well. Jester stuff, chef stuff, merchant stuff, etc. Istar, which is, the mod. Sigic things, various robes, Forsworn stuff. I mean, this mod, I'm not going to give, it's brand new, so I'm not going to give you any spoilers, well, apart from the ones I've already given. But that's just to get you started, because I feel like it's unfair on those people that haven't yet played it, but just might need a little, well, how does this thing start? And like I say, I personally found it quite difficult to work it all out. And there is one big cheat that you can do. I don't know whether I should put it in the video or not, really, because it is so new. If you're struggling, let me just show you where we go from here, though. The big blue elf lady is going to send you off on a quest to go and get a diamond, which unfortunately is flawed. And ultimately, you'll end up coming here to the Istar Peak Pass, going through that dungeon and then coming up to the peak. So I won't bother going through the pass with you. Just bear in mind that there's some caves in there and you want to be keeping your eye out for mithril. And you may as well take every ore you can because you're going to need it. Because you're going to be ending up crafting a few things, one of which is what I'm wearing on my head right now, which is, what's it called? Runic Dragon Scale Istar Circlet. And the upshot is that you're going to have to find some runes and then craft them into this circlet. The world itself that's been created here, it's a... I mustn't look at it from the point of view of a house reviewer, but rather as a quest reviewer. I find it kind of empty. Yes, I'm still using rustic windows for the person that complained about them. I did mean to swap them out and try something different and forgot, so I'll do that another time. We've got an inn. Here's the blacksmith's house. You will find that you collect, as you go along, a whole ton of items. Just look at this world. Here's the Blue Palace and a bit of Dawnguard and the College of Winterhold. All sorts. But the main feature that you're going to get at the end of this is a terrific player home. So let me just show you that. So coming through here, this the Blue Palace acts as a bridge between two separate areas, and it took me ages to learn my way around because I have no sense of direction at all. So coming out the other side, it's a beautiful plot, isn't it? Seriously lovely. Wow. Got this picnic area right here, somewhere to practice your archery, little water wheel under this bridge. Super lovely, actually. And that's your player home. It's a starship, kinda. It's not the Enterprise. Put it that way. I feel like there's so much hard work gone into this mod. I know I often say that, but in this case, it's wow. So yeah, here's the ship. Ataraya. Funny thing. But it's completely different on the inside. And let me show you a really nifty feature. So you can't get into the big blue lady's quarters. I keep calling her that because I can't remember her name. And I should do. So activate the flying boat. This will take you off on the world's slowest journey. And you've better make sure that you keep an eye on it because it is so slow. You can't just wander off and go make a cup of tea, which is what I would normally do. You have to keep an eye on it, otherwise you come back and find your strawberry jam on a hard surface or drowning. One or the other. But this little boat is so cool, and it takes you to a couple of little spots around here. A picnic area. Up there's some tables and chairs, and it also takes you down to the water by the inn. It's super nice. So another thing I would say about this mod is you are going to be using your lock picking a lot. So but in my case I used console command a lot because frankly there's so much of it that it all became a bit much for me. And I was like, oh God. Every blinking wardrobe and door. Also, you need to find a ton of keys to access all sorts of different areas, which is why I think, oh, told you. I didn't do this so well because half the time I didn't have the key. So I was console commanding. So this little building over here, it's the mod author's secret stash where everything you need for this mod is in there. All the keys, all the individual items. And so you don't have, I mean, I only found that out after I'd almost finished. I needed one more item. It could have saved me about a day and a half worth of playtime if I just console commanded my way in that structure. But, you know, if you really want to play it properly, then, you know, don't do that. Follow the quest as I've done, as best you can is really all I can say. And like I say, I feel like I've missed another couple because I'm pretty sure that the mod description said that there were 4 side quests, and I've only done 2. Okay, back to the ship. Okay, I just cut out the travel because it is quite slow, but fun, and it, you know, you can direct where this is going to go to as well, and I'll show you how. So the ship noises are super loud. Let me just sort out my settings. Okay, that's better. So when you get here, this is your office, I guess, is for want of a better word. There's a ship's manifest there, which you can read. There's also these coins, Inisit coins. Cool. The cat constantly gets under your feet, by the way, so be prepared. Items for sale. We have this crazy room with all its dwarven doings. And presumably fuel. Star fuel. Okay. So coming down here, we've got male and female mannequins. Some new artwork here as well, by the way. The pull bar there opens that door. And you'll find Felix the cat in this cage. So we have a bar, various treasures, and there are so many loots in this mod. It's crazy. If I'd picked up everything, which I didn't, then yeah, nuts. Absolutely nuts. We've got a cooking pot there. Look at these ovens. That's cute. Lots of fun. Ew, banged my head on a dead rabbit. It's a big ship, actually. There's quite a lot to explore, as you can imagine. Daedric arrows, ebony arrows. Big dining hall. But there's nobody here, which is the sad part. Oh, you can fight with this little guy, practice droid. Not now, thank you. But how nice, what a cool feature. So yeah, we're up here on this landing. That looks great, doesn't it? This, I haven't got the faintest idea. You activate the magic stone, it says you must solve the puzzle, and you know. And by the way, this mod does include both a maze and a puzzle. Yeah, I wonder too. And, honestly, if I could have cheated my way through all of that, I would have done, trust me. Eesh. So yeah, it's a very fab and groovy ship for sure. See if I can remember my way. Oh, this though, God, this is my favourite spot, obviously, you might imagine. Oh, also, weirdly, we're carrying a cow in the cargo. I was like, what? This is your bedroom? Female mannequins. With a very masculine head. Fun. Oh yeah, you'll find these cookie jars scattered all over as well with all sorts of sweets and stuff inside. And these are light switches, by the way. Okay, Hathaway Felix, love. God, it reminds me of when I used to... I haven't had Dover Bunny for a while, but before that I had the wolf from Worm's Tooth. Do you remember? Always under my feet, so much that I shrunk him down. Oh, yeah, there you are. Hello. No, I'm not going to eat you. Have a bath? In fact, there's more than one bathroom. I'm pretty sure this is the second one I've discovered. Nice. It's working taps as well. These do work. Hmm? Oh, I can hear water. Oh, there you are. Just slight delay. There we go. Very cool. Really, actually, you know what? I'm so impressed with this mod. I really am. I just feel like there's been, like I say, a ton of hard work. Little chicken nest. Another little room. Oh, well. Okay, back to where we were. Yeah, he's moved off his portal, hasn't he? So we've got alchemy and enchanting as well. And, you know, like I say, there's good loot everywhere. Most of it isn't static, so, you know, you will find books flying around and stuff like that. Grindstone, workbench, Daedric weapons. Yeah, I mean, by this stage, what you've got is actually better anyway, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Alright then, so we've got a runic anvil, because you are going to be finding runes and adding them to your circlet. And then to move the ship, we have a throne. And to activate it, you're going to need to find a starship cube, which gets put into that facility there. And then it's literally just sit in the starship command chair. Oh, this makes me happy. So I can go to Whiterun, which is my home base. I can go into orbit, except I actually can't. So I'm going to stay here for now because we're not powerful enough for that yet. And it's intended, I think, by the mod author that they will continue the work and that this mod will get bigger. God help us. All right, so I think that covers just about all of the main features of what you get at the end. A bonkers amount of loot and a very nice set of armor, a very nice piece of headgear, weapons, and obviously this great home. Hey, Inigo. And this guy, most importantly of all. Oh, and the clock. Look at the clock. And it actually works. Are you kidding me? Wow. Do you know what? I don't think I'd even realised that. Bed is super nice. There's also another light switch over there. Oh, I haven't unlocked that. I wonder what's in it. BRB. Okay. Scaled stuff, scaled armor. Wow, there really is like every set of armor in the game in this mod. Slidey doors. This is very, very cool. And you've got your own little private balcony. What could be nicer? All right, well, I think that's touched upon what's available here. Like I say, there's lots of things to kill, there's lots of things to find, a ton of spells, teleport spells as well, and yeah, I hope you have a great deal of fun with it, apart from the frustration of not having any kind of walkthrough, which I think I obviously need because I'm I don't know, it wasn't intuitive for me, put it that way. Okay, do let me know. Have you downloaded it? How'd you get on? Did you cheat? And I will see you soon for the next one. Take care and stay safe, everybody.